What's up, YouTube? Teammates here. Now, one director who has a new film coming to Netflix this year is, of course, Zack Snyder. Obviously, Zack Snyder is best known for directing Batman v Superman, uh, the Justice League. Obviously his cut, I should say. 300. I mean, this say what you want about Zack Snyder, but I've always enjoyed his films. Obviously, 300 is one of his best. I have a soft spot for Sucker Punch. I had a fun time with Sucker Punch. And of course, his last Netflix movie was Army of the Dead, which when's that sequel coming is beyond me. But Zack Snyder, of course, has a new sci-fi movie coming called Rebel Moon. Now, not much is now. Um, the film is still set to premiere on Netflix this year, but looks like we're not going to get one Rebel Moon. We're going to be getting another one too. Filmmakers, according to Deadline, filmmaker Zack Snyder has affirmed online speculation surrounding his forthcoming Netflix space opera Rebel Moon, confirming that it will be split into two films, with multiple cuts to be released each of each installment. Snyder's comments came as a part of an interview with Vanity Fair, also featuring his producing partner and wife, Deborah Snyder. In it, Deborah explains that the decision to expand Rebel Moon into a two-parter emerged from a dialogue with higher-ups at Netflix, including film chairman Scott Stuber. Originally, the script was one movie, but it was in Zack form, she says. It was 172 pages. And coming to understand that the film would come in around 3 hour runtime. She explains Stewart was on the surface under 2 hour movies really do better for some reason, even though you'll binge watch a series of 8 episodes. So yeah, now Zach also explains if you ask me to make this less than 2 hours, I'm going to lose all the chapters. You won't care about these people. It's a character story about how people can change and redemption, and what are you willing to fight for? Uh, c- Continue Deborah Snyder. So, Stuber said, What if I give you two movies? What if I give you two movies? My bad, read that wrong. Now the first chapter of our movie will arrive on Netflix on December 22nd. A release date for the second part has not been announced yet. Which, hey, this is interesting too because the last time Netflix did a 3 hour film was, of course, Martin Scorsese's The Irishman. Yeah, this is Rebel Moon. This is not The Irishman, okay? Uh, now Rebel Moon sounds very intriguing. Here's what it's about. In a universe controlled by the corrupt government of the Mother World, the moon of Valet is threatened by the forces of the Imperium, the army of the Mother World, controlled by Regnant Balosaurus Cora, a former member of the Imperium who seeks redemption for her past in the leadership of the oppressive government. Government tasks herself to recruit warriors from across the galaxy to to uh, make a stand against the Mother World's forces before they return to the planet. Now, the film has an incredible cast. Here are the who's backs in this. It's led by Sophia Boutel, who I love Sophia Boutel. We also got Jamin Hassan, Charlie Hunnam, Michelle Huseman, Stas Nair, Duna Bay, Ray Fisher, Cleopatra Coleman, Anthony Hopkins, E. Duffy, Jenna Malone, Ed Skrein, Freya Faye, Stuart Martin, Corey Stowe, Carrie Elwes, Alfonso Herrera, Ryan Reeves, and Ray Porter. And the film is set to premiere on Netflix December 22nd. Most likely, it will get a DX release beforehand. I won't be surprised if they go. I won't be surprised if they actually pull Knives Out and actually have this become a full-on Zack release, because this feels like it could be the next Knives Out, like the next Glass Onion, where Netflix actually releases this thing. Pretty much gives it a full Zack run, kind of like what Netflix did with Glass Onion. So we'll see if that actually will happen, but I'm interested in seeing this. It sounds like we really trained. They've of course dropped a couple of photos for and we of course have photos of Charlie Hunnam. He looks great in this. So I'm interested to check this one out when it premieres. Anyway, let me let you guys. What are your thoughts on Zack Snyder cut Rebel Moon from one part to two parts? Do you think this is a smart move? Are you even interested in checking out Rebel Moon when it premieres? Do you like the sound of it? And are you a fan of Zack Snyder's work? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Henry signing out.